Races away to the fence.
It's in the air and it's gone over the top for half a dozen. Certainly wasn't out of the middle, a little bit of a top edge, but McCain-Tini intent on trying the short ball, but that time it's put away for maximum.
Yes, certainly didn't get it from the meat of the bat, but he'll take it. Yuvraj went for it. Got enough bat on it to take it over the fence, so that's a welcome half dozen runs for India.
He's operating with 3 slips now. McCain-Tini, first, second and about a fourth. Beautifully played. An indication that he's starting to feel more comfortable now. That's a fine stroke indeed to end the over. 27 for 3. Bowled him. Brilliant stuff from Andre Nell. He has the ability, Andre Nell, to strike early in a spell, and he's done it again, and that is a huge wicket.
So things not going right for India at all, and everything going right for Africa. South Africa making the bowling change, getting in Nell, and surprised Dravid by a delivery pitched up, and it didn't touch his bat at all. So there was movement there for Nell, in between the bat and pad, and bowling Rahul Dravid. So Dravid gone for 8. It's 34 for 4.
Yuvraj Singh is the mainstay. 20 not out, 25 balls. The others didn't reach double figures. McCain-Tini again. And there's another wicket. Mark Bartra's taking a good catch. McCain-Tini eventually turns around and sees the finger up from umpire Darryl Harper. This is absolutely remarkable. It could not be better for South Africa. 35 for 5 they've got India in the start of the series.
In total disarray, India at the moment. The super sub not working at all. Gambhir going for it. 3 slips in position. Foot nowhere near the ball. The angle and then obvious movement away, taking the outside edge. So Gautam Gambhir also departs. India in total disarray. Gambhir gone for 1. It's now 35 for 5.
Pollock won't get there off the mark in style.
That is a good shot. Now, Irfan Pathan obviously not slated to come in. Had really not too much time to get padded up and think about things, so that's a good shot. Read the line well, played it all along the ground, was well in control of the shot.
Used the pace from McCain-Tini. That's right through him. Again, there's movement off the deck. He'll like the look of that, I think, Irfan Pathan. However, he'll know that he'll need to get some runs to compete here.
There have been a number of occasions when the ball has done that, gone between bat and body. So the Indians absolutely unable to read the bowling at the moment. Goodness me, that was close.
And that one has kept low. It was never going to take long.
That's Andre Nell. Huge stare, that one. Previous one went away and bounced a bit. This one kept a little low. In fact, quite a bit low. And kept coming in with the angle. Very close to that off stump. Just keeping very low. So it's a little up and down the wicket as well.
Just beaten Callis and flown through for 4, so it's all happening. It was a quick delivery from Mancini.
The South African bowlers certainly are turning it on. There's bounce for them and the Indians are countering here. Again, look at the bounce and playing away from his body, just going away from the man, outstretched hands, and very lucky for India again.
Pulled in the air and it beats mid-on and will run away for 4. He didn't hit it as well as I think he would have liked, but well enough.
He'll take the boundary, but not a convincing shot. It really didn't go where he intended. The bounce again creating the problem. As you would say, really not hitting in the sweet spot.
Arrange it when it looked as if he'd just chipped it to mid-on to Pollock. You could see the bat turning in his hands. Smashed away through extra cover. He's hit that like a bullet.
You can't really give it up to Pathan. He's always prepared to take his chances. A little bit of width. He hammers it square of the wicket.
It's nicely struck. That's what they need, India. Just the odd boundary from time to time, just to get this partnership accumulating nicely.
Fifth boundary for Yuvraj Singh. He moves into the 40s. Bowled at 145 Ks and on a length. It is not an over-pitch delivery, but gets into good position. Head over the ball. Not getting far too across with the front leg. Nicely balanced at the time of striking the ball.
Over the top. Graham Smith was lurking at a short third man, so there's the boundary off the over. That's what India need. And certainly just a little bit of a gamble with a charge at that delivery.
And he's that kind of player. Every now and again, Irfan Pathan will take his chance. Doing the adjustment well in the end, the bowler Bocha, bowling it quicker, reducing the length. And Irfan Pathan just slicing it and staying lucky.
In the air for a while, but straight enough. 4 runs, well struck. Good control from Pathan.
The good thing about Irfan Pathan is that he stayed positive, and what's even better, he plays straight. Presenting the full face of the bat, you have a much better chance of making good contact.
That is through. May not reach the fence. It just does. Just rolls over the fence. So a boundary to end the over. Welcome one. 108 for 5 after 29.
This has been a very strong repair job by the Indians, and there you are. That is an excellent shot. Just not giving the man down on the line. Callis the fielder, just unable to get to it.
That is unfortunate for Irfan Pathan. Well bowled indeed. He's got him played on. He's bowled him. So the 6th wicket falls. First wicket in his ODI career for Botha.
Irfan Pathan just caught up in 2 minds on that occasion, as you would see. He was not quite certain that he was going in for the shot for the drive, or was he going to play on the back foot. Just paying the penalty. That inside edge ricocheting onto the stump, and Botha picks up his first ODI wickets. Irfan Pathan, a very good innings coming to an end. 110 for 6.
That is a firm hit. Will require a chase. Just eluding the diving hands of Sean Pollock there. 4 to Dhoni.
An outstanding shot, as you would see. Punch through the offside. He does pack a punch in those shots. That bat really looks like a powerful machine when he's having it in his hands. And there you are, vain effort from Sean Pollock.
Not a lot to follow. A dismal scorecard for an Indian supporter. But both of them are there. Single, is it? And that is a 52 Yuvraj Singh.
A very valuable innings for Yuvraj Singh at a time when India desperately needed those runs. But he really has to carry on doing this job. It's still not over.
Wonderful batting performance by Yuvraj. 50 of 77. Under the circumstances, he's the one holding forth. India definitely need about 220, 230. The outside edge, and just not good enough from Boucher. Got a glove to it. Couldn't quite hold on. Just the fingertips, I suspect.
Yes, just took the fingertips off the diving Boucher. Boucher does maintain very high standards when keeping to the quicker bowlers. And no doubt very disappointed. He did admonish himself when he did miss that.
Pollock back in the attack, by the way. Inside edge, just past Mark Boucher. Got half a glove on it. But it's still going to run away for a boundary. A bit fortunate, but they'll take it.
They certainly will. Well, Once again, the line was extremely good from Sean Pollock. Yuvraj Singh into the shot a little too early, playing away from the body. Bonus 4 runs.
He's cracked that one. That is a terrific shot. He smoked it for 6.
Also brings up the 150 for India. The only man who stood there is making himself counted. Yuvraj Singh had some torrid times early in the innings, and now he's started to launch himself, picking it from a length and able to get the elevation with the good use of the bottom hand.
Beautifully played. Exquisite timing, using the pace of Callis, another boundary.
A very rare loose ball from the South Africans, and this has been a very expensive over, 13 coming from it. Just the kind of momentum that the Indians needed. Impeccable timing. Had to wait for the ball to come on to him. Playing with the pace and the width.
The lanky Nell. Mark Boucher is quite excited by that one. It has been referred to the third umpire. He is pretty quick, Dhoni. I'm just not sure that he's quick enough this time. South Africans think he's got him.
I think he's gone. Well, a tight one. I think he's gone. The bail's just coming off. It's just one frame between the man in or out. I think the bail's just come off, and for me, the red light has to come on.
What a blow that is for India. That's the last way you want to lose a wicket. It's going to end the partnership at 48. It's going to be red. It is red. So good performance again from South Africa. It's unlikely that Andre Noor would swoop and get the throwback out too quickly to effect a run out. They've got rid of a danger man.
All kinds of strategies, but eventually the danger man, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, gets himself run out. Great bit of work at the deep. Andre Noor is a tall man, gets to the ball quickly, and the throw was spot on. Good work by Boucher as well. And the South Africans are on a roll. Dhoni gone for 17. It's 159 for 7.
That's cleverly played. Played it late, very deliberately, and managed to play it very fine, just using the pace. Welcome boundary for the Indians.
It's a stroke that's used a great deal by batsmen up and down the order. He's angled it. There's no nick there. He's allowed it to come to him, played it under his eyes, just opened the face, and it's raced away down there for 4.
Last ball. He's gone over the top and he's found the fence. 4 to end the over. 8 runs coming off this over, the 44th. 188 for 7.
Fantastic shot, that last ball of the last over. Just stood there and hit it so cleanly. It wasn't all that bad a length. Just leant back.
He's taken him on, gone in the air, and he's just found the fence on the bounce. The good thing about the shot was it was perfect placement between long on and mid wicket, so it didn't matter that it didn't carry the distance. The fielder couldn't get to it.
It was, wasn't it? Any straighter it was out, any squarer it was out. It was literally right between the two. It seemed to hang in the air for ages before eventually coming down.
He's gone over the top, and the fielder makes it comfortably. Justin Kemp, long-limbed, very easily under it.
Great big hands, Justin Kemp. And Agaka makes reasonable contact with this, just whips it away on the onside, but the man is back there. 4 or 5 long strides to get underneath the ball and makes no mistake. So the 8th wicket goes down for India. Agaka out for 21 from 27 deliveries, and India now 198 for 8.
New man in Harbhajan Singh, but Yuvraj on strike. This time he's gone over the top and he's found the gap handsomely. Didn't need it. It's gone the distance. That is 6. What a wonderful hit by Yuvraj Singh.
It's just so his area, isn't he? He knows Nell's trying to get the ball in the block hole. And Yuvraj is as strong as anyone in world cricket in that area there. Wide mid-on. He had to make sure he could get underneath it, which he did. Excellent shot. He moves on to 98.
Full toss this time, he's got 4. Just guiding it to deep third man, wide of him, and that brings up a well-deserved 100 for Yuvraj Singh.
Fabulous innings. His team in disarray when he walked to the crease. He's played, he had a little bit of luck early on with the ball going off the edge of the bat and just eluding slips, but hey, what an innings. 10 fours, 3 sixes.
He's flicked that. There's no fine leg. That's 4 runs. So the Indians now getting a momentum about themselves. They need these runs to get into a fighting position.
And Tini doesn't normally bowl at the death. This is one of the reasons. Endeavouring to get it in the block hole and full. The angle that he bowls from takes it towards leg stump anyway.
He's gone straight. That is a magnificent hit. 1 bounce maybe. It's been signalled 6, so it's gone the distance. This is a terrific shot.
Beautiful stroke. No slog about this. Just hits through the line of the ball. It's right in the slot lengthwise. And straight back over the bowler's head. Beautiful stroke.
Wonderful hit. Just keeping a very straight back to it. Straight down the ground again. He's calling for the second, but Yuvraj is a little late on it. He's going for it in any case, and he is short. This is ridiculous, really. Yuvraj was content for 1. He didn't actually go for the second. And then he was really pushed into it by Harbhajan and falling short by yards.
Crazy. Crazy. He ran the first one so slowly, and I couldn't actually believe it when he decided to go for the second one. Not even in the picture. Doesn't even look to see if he's been given up. He just walks off. But what an innings. Brilliant, brilliant century, but maybe India would have liked him there for the last couple of overs. 227 for 9.